Hey everyone, Draco's Fire here, and we're back for another episode of What is a Support? I am terribly sorry we haven't been doing these videos lately, but it's with the new update and a lot of it focusing on support. I wanted to understand support before I tried explaining anything to you guys. I didn't want to explain something I didn't know myself. So in this episode, we're going to talk about the new things, the new trinkets, the ward systems, and the new items focused for the support. So stay tuned. So to start this episode off, I feel we should talk about the trinkets, since those are the major changes to the support. Now there are three kinds of trinkets. First, there's the sweeping lens, the scrying orb, and the warding totem. These all have different functions, and I'll say which ones I like, and I'll talk about their pros and cons. So let's start with the first one, the sweeping lens. So this trinket is interesting. Riot has kind of dedicated this trinket to the jungles. This trinket reveals and disables nearby invisible traps, invisible wards for about 4 seconds in a small radius. And as the game goes on, you can upgrade this trinket and its radius will become bigger. Honestly, this is my favorite trinket as a support. The reason is it helps you to destroy others without the need of paying for a purple ward or sight ward. Though it does have some cons, like its range is very minimum. It has to be melee range in order to use this. And its cooldown doesn't help either. It has the longest cooldown of all three trinkets. Another point I would consider a con is its radius is very low at low levels, so it's easy to miss if you do not know the exact location of the enemy ward. Next we have the scrying ward, which is basically just a scouting item. It gives you tons of range, but it only works for a few seconds. It's like Ash's scouting arrow. Other than that, it has no real perks. It's the second longest cooldown of all three trinkets, and it only lasts a second between all upgrades. The radius goes further as the game goes on, and the only use I could find for it is maybe to scout out for the jungle, see if you can find them, but it's other than the range it can go, I don't think its actual radius of seeing goes any further. So in the end, I don't recommend this one for anyone. It's not a very good one altogether. Lastly, and certainly not least, is the totem ward. It's basically a ward with a few modifications, plus it's free. So let's go over those. First, the pros. First and the most obvious pro is that it's free ward. Great for either supports, carries, anyone. This is a good item all around. Another great thing about it is once it's fully upgraded, it can either become a fully upgraded ward, like a normal ward, or it becomes a vision ward, which is really cool since it can be free and it works that way from then on. Now the cons to this is that its price for fully upgrading it is $475, which is a little more expensive than normal wards. I don't know if that's worth it or not. I haven't really figured out the numbers well. It might be better just to get a sight stone than to upgrade this. Another con is that at the start it's only 60 seconds long, so you have to know when to use it well. And other than that, it's a great build and recommended. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. This has been Draco's Fire. I hope you liked this video and I hope it was helpful. I'll be going over the new items and everything for the next support videos. I can't promise they'll be out like every week because they do take a lot of time to edit. Maybe I'll do one every month or maybe every 2 weeks. We'll see, depending on time and money and everything like that. So thank you for watching though, and have a great day and a great game. Draco's Fire out. Peace.